But the Los Angeles Dodgers lose another series at home again. Ohtani starts the game. Ohtani hits a homer. Usually, if Ohtani starts, looks good, and hits a homer, the Dodgers win. That was not the case.
Was not the case, but I'll tell you what, there's some things to take away from. I mean, I know Jake's going to dive into Ohtani, but again, the flair for the moment. He homers and then strikes out the side with the best stuff I saw him have all year. I mean, we are in a preview. Greg, I've been saying it for 2 days. We're in the greatest run in August and September, and Ohtani's going to be a big part of this.
I think you might have heard me say, is Kyle Schwarber the NL MVP a few nights ago and out to prove something? Because Harold's exactly right. Hitting the homer and then looking the way he did on the mound, look out. The Dodgers are not far off.
It was filthy. But the Dodgers, Greg, to me, I mean, at some point, all they've been is mix and match all year because of injuries, and we keep giving them excuses, everything else. At some point, roll your horses out there. I'm sorry, they got Max Muncy back. He goes 4 for 5 last night with 2 homers, and he didn't play today.
It's getaway day.
I'm sorry. At some point,
Padres
start
have a chance.
playing your horses.
Padres have a chance to be 2 games out of first place. I don't think the Dodgers are worried about the Padres. I don't think the Dodgers are worried about the regular season.
What I'm worried about, Greg, is getting ready for the postseason.
And Ohtani,
we are mid-August.
Ohtani looks like Game 1 and Game 7. He's a Game 1 starter. That's the best stuff the Dodgers have in their rotation.
It absolutely is. Yamamoto's really good, and he's going to get a look at number 1 starter. But I'm going to take you a little bit later into a tape and show you what number 1 stuff looks like, what number 1 pitchability looks like. He's just waiting on the command to get right back. And today, 4 innings. By the time the postseason's here, he's going 6+. Today, he was 98 to 100. Almost every fastball he threw. Truly, 100 miles an hour for 4 solid.
And his breaking ball was insane.
Which one of them?
But the point,
6.
But here's the thing that stood out to me: that don't forget how great I am. His don't forget how great I am moment for me was he hits the homer. And he came out in the 4th and went strikeout with different pitches with the nastiest stuff he'd thrown all year. Don't forget who I am. All this MVP talk.
You know what's crazy? The Dodgers lost this game, but they won.
Yeah.
They actually won a game they lost because Shohei Ohtani looked this great on the mound.
I like that. Say that again.
The Dodgers won a game they lost.
You're right. You're so right.
2 teams won a game today. The Dodgers, because they're ace. I love
like that in that clubhouse right now. I can tell you that. They're excited, but those players are upset about losing a series.
Right, but if you're a fan of the Los Angeles Dodgers and you saw Shohei Ohtani look like that,
you're all over.
You can dream on Game 1. I love Yamamoto. Yamamoto didn't have that. Was overpowering.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's overpowering.
There's somebody in the Dodgers out there going, trust the process. You know, they're all scuffling, but trusting the process is knowing we got this dude. The plan is working. We wanted to bring him along slowly. We let we're taking the reins off him right at the right time. In August, he'll be coming. We got Blake Snell back. I'm telling you,
we know
competition's on. And Kershaw's throwing the best I've seen him throw in 2 years.
They're getting everybody back, but it was Ohtani who looked like he could push big league batters around in the box. And that's the tape that you put together. He showed that.
Here's what I want you to do for me. This tape's going to get a little bit long, but he's worth being long. There's going to be times where we're not overthinking it. And then there's times where there's so many shapes and sizes. We're going to watch every out today. This is how it starts. Nice play out there. Or this game starts differently. First 2 pitches are fastball and slider, and they're in the middle of the plate. Right? Now I'm going to take you to Alex Burleson. Good hitter in a 1-0 count. Watch this.
Nobody swinging at that. You went out, you came in. What?
You're in a 1-0. Hitter's call. That's 3 straight fastballs that you cannot pull the trigger on. Next batter, 1-0 count. Watch this. That's a sinker. 97. Moving away. 98. On the black. You don't overthink it. When the guys are late, you keep feeding it. 99 is the top of the zone. You got that. 86 miles an hour, you can flip it in there. 100, watch this pitch. 91. That's 3 different pitches. 86, 100, 91. Now the top of the 4th. Watch this 1-0 count again. It's Burleson again. 1-0, you're still not on it.
He swung that time.
Right? He still can't see it. You keep feeding it. If these balls are up, he probably swings through it, but that's 101 miles an hour. Now he's on it. You got to show him something different. Even though he didn't execute it, they still have no chance. Now watch speeds right here. That's 76. This is a split that gets away from him. 92. 76 to 92 to 99 in.
It's unhittable.
That's 10 miles an hour. 899 to 89. 4 different looks. Here's an 84 mile an hour slider. There's a little bit bigger sweeper at 81. 97 at the top of the zone. That's a strike that you can't get it. There's the first pitch again. Now watch him put him away. 86 miles an hour. Perfectly executed. Goodness. Plate. You want to know how the game was 2-0, guys? This guy did every bit of that what I showed you, and he also did this. This is what Harold's talking about. This is a mic drop, Harold. This is,
yes.
You don't think I'm the NL MVP? When you have that many looks on the mound, when guys have fastball count leverage and you bully them with the fastball, you don't overthink it when they show you that. And then when you do need to show them different looks, you've got 4, 5, 6 different speeds, shapes. It's truly not fair. This guy's the best guy I've ever seen. And it happens to me every time I go back in that.
Jake, this is my message to this generation of the PO, pitcher only. There's nothing like standing in the box that makes you a better pitcher. Shohei Ohtani's a better pitcher because he hits.
Yeah.
He's sitting there going, I'm sorry, 1-0. If I paint it there, he ain't swinging. I'm not swinging. He pitches like a hitter. And with his stuff, he dominates. And we're in a generation now where we're starting with 10-year-olds as a pitcher only.
I know.
You got no idea how hard it is to hit. He grew up in a generation where pitchers hit.
And that's
so you know what he understands? He understands timing. He understands what a hitter looks like when he's hitterish, and he understands when he can bully the fastball. Hitting is timing. Pitching is disrupting the timing. Mm-hmm. When you can throw a ball 76 like this, yes. You throw 92, 99, 89. It's never the same look twice if he doesn't want it to be.
What is up, Dodgers Nation, and welcome to the Dodgers Nation post-game show, Dodgers Dugout Live. My name is Doug McCain. I cover the Dodgers for Dodgers Nation, a credentialed member of the media. Thanks for rocking with us after the Dodgers lose to the Cardinals by a final score of 5-3. Their record drops to 66-49. They're currently 2.5 games up on the San Diego Padres. The Padres play tonight with a chance to pick up a half a game now and make it a 2-game lead for the Dodgers in the NL West. This was a game that we really should spend the entire 1 hour, however long we go, on Shohei Ohtani's greatness, because he did something today that we just don't see human beings do, and that is be a dominant starting pitcher with the ability to get out big league hitters at a high clip. He ends up going 4 innings, which is his season high in his 8th start back, working his way back from his 2nd Tommy John surgery. He goes 4 innings, gives up 1 run on 2 hits, had 8 strikeouts through 54 pitches, and he also helped himself out on the offensive side. After Shohei Ohtani gave up the first run of the game in the top of the 3rd inning after Walker reached on an infield single to short, he stole second. He then struck out Pages. He got him swinging. Nasty 4-seamer, 100 miles per hour. And then Scott ground out to second to get Walker to third. And then with Donovan at the plate, he reaches on a bunt single, and Walker scores to give the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. But like we've started to see with Shohei Ohtani, when he gives up runs, he starts to get his own runs. And Shohei Ohtani says, hey, if no one else is going to score runs, if I'm going to have to do this thing myself, I will. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, Alex Call, who made some really nice plays today in the outfield, helped Shohei Ohtani early on a catch where he banged into the wall. Shohei's pointing towards him, saving extra bases there. He doubled to start things off in the 3rd inning. Then a couple batters later, Shohei Ohtani, he steps to the plate, and he crushes his 39th home run to put the Dodgers ahead 2-1.
Pitch. Ohtani smokes one right center field. Ohtani is in.
That's actually the wrong one, but he ends up hitting his 39th home run. Let me get that for you guys. And that was really the start of, oh my goodness, Shohei Ohtani's doing it, right? We're seeing the Shohei Ohtani that signed the most lucrative contract in sports, a $700 million deal. It doesn't matter how much of it is deferred or the real value of the contract at $493 million. The fact is, when the Dodgers signed Shohei Ohtani to that contract, they did it for days like this. They did it for the fact that he can pitch at a Cy Young level, at a top 5 elite level with explosive stuff. I mean, we're talking about a guy that threw a 101 mile per hour fastball today and then hit a ball 440 feet in the same game in innings. They're right next to each other. But here was Shohei Ohtani going deep for his 39th dong of the season.
Smacks one in the air. Deep center field. Scott going back. Forget about it. It's gone. Halfway up the pavilion. The Dodger pitcher launches a massive home run. His 39th this year.
So that puts into perspective, right? The pitcher that hits the home run. So it was about enjoying Shohei Ohtani. It was always about, hey, this is the days that we dreamed of, right? These were the times that we dreamed of, especially on the day where Shohei Ohtani was the player that was featured on the 2024 World Series replica ring giveaway. And the big difference between Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers versus Shohei Ohtani on the Angels was that he did win a World Series and he did pitch today at a high level for a team that's still in first place in August, and that he has played in the postseason. The difference was that ring. But the way things played out today, the Dodgers, they may as well have been wearing Angels jerseys, because this was an Angels Shohei Ohtani game where he goes out there, pitches great, provides the runs, but they end up losing at the end of the day. And that was supposed to be the big wake-up call last night. The Dodgers, 17 hits, 12 runs. Today, the offense